5 minutes after 9 o'clock, it is time for Veterans News, and Hank Whittier is in the studio. Good morning, Hank.
Hey, guys. Okay, we're here.
You're here.
We're on the air, Don. We're on the air. Okay, thank you. All right, guys, listen, hey, thanks for listening in. We appreciate it. I'm not here very often. I'll give you the good news. It looks like April. We're all hoping, fingers crossed, all that stuff.
Nice.
Grand opening sometime in the official ceremony sometime in early May. I don't have the exact dates, but working with the county on that. And then we'll have that Veterans Resource Building opened up. So we're all looking forward to that. Not because of what we'll get out of it, but really to serve veterans in a more efficient manner. So good stuff. And, to let you know that even the governor's office has heard about it. So I've got invited to dinner up there in a couple of weeks to talk about how we pulled it off and all that stuff. So,
Nice.
So good. So good stuff is happening for Marion County and the veterans who live here. We appreciate it. Couldn't do it without all of you people listening in and your generous donations and support. So thank you again. We do have casualties this morning, I'm sorry to say. So, Gary, why don't you start off with the military?
Yeah, this morning we do have a military casualty, Private First Class Brian P. Oldemore, and he was killed on February 20th in Al-Andabar province in Iraq. He was with the 2nd Battalion, 82nd Field Artillery Regiment.
Okay, we do have a firefighter, Captain Crystal Reznico, and she was killed in her fire engine when they involved in a traffic accident, captain on the Phoenix Fire Department, Phoenix, Arizona. Police officer Keith Boyer. Keith was with the Whittier Police Department in California, and he was killed by a felon who had just released from prison 2 weeks earlier. Shot and killed him. Yeah, and I probably ought to restrain what I really feel about people like that, And unfortunately, I do have a local veteran of some note who passed on, a couple of days ago. James Cohen. James was a Air Force veteran, Army veteran, National Guard veteran, and also a Marion County Sheriff's Department veteran. And Jim used to drive the vans back and forth to Gainesville for us, volunteered, didn't get paid a dime. Had a lot of health problems at the time, bad back, bad knees, bad everything, but didn't stop him from doing it. I'm sorry to say that his daughter called me the other day, yesterday, and told me he passed. So made a big difference in the county. He was a good guy. So we're going to miss him. And that's it, unless anybody has anybody else local they want to mention. No? Thank you, Larry.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Hey, Larry, thank you. This is all made possible, of course, by Bob Wines and other folks, but mainly Bob Wines Nursery.
Yes, and the great folks here at WOCA. Now, Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens location is 2610 Southeast 38th Street in beautiful Ocala. You can contact Bob Wines two ways: by dialing 352-629-5766 or going on the World Wide Web at bobwinescamelliagardens.net. Bob Wines Camellia Gardens and Nursery Center and Landscaping has everything you need for your garden and landscaping needs, from small plants to large trees, mulch, fertilizer, and much more. Bob Wines will deliver, plant, and guarantee their trees. Bob Wines also offers a 10% discount to veterans. Bob Wines has been keeping things blooming in Ocala since 1952, and we got a real special here for you this morning. The first one to call Larry will win a blooming camellia valued at $39.99. Wow. And the number to contact Larry at is 352-622-9622, and the lines are open.
Is that, we qualify? Can I run out? Can't do that, huh? I hope Vivian's listening, so, you know.
She can call it, yeah.
That's probably
Just disguise her voice. Just disguise her voice.
Disqualification of some sort. Hey, got a couple of announcements. Marion County Veterans Services and the Veterans Council is inviting you to join them, the National Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans Day. All veterans and citizens are welcome to attend Saturday, March 25th at 11 a.m. over there at the Veterans Memorial Park. That's usually, it's very, very entertaining, very good, and make those Vietnam vets feel like they were welcome home when it didn't happen all those years ago, but we welcome them now. This is, I think, the third or fourth time we've done that, and it's really a nice event. It's kind of an emotional sort of thing, but go over there and support the Vietnam vets. Tell them you do appreciate their service and you do welcome them home. If you want any questions, you call the Veteran Service Office at area code 352-671-8422. And remind you again that the March 4th and 5th is the Donnie Harrison Foundation event, golf and tennis charity fundraiser for a number of charities in town, not just one. The Literacy Council, Vets Helping Vets, an outreach program that helps the poor, the Ocala Symphony Orchestra, and the Shriners Hospital all receive benefits from you attending that and playing golf or donating. So that's a great event, and it's out there at Golden Ocala. The great tennis courts, great golf course. For more information, you area code 352-629-5591. They're looking particularly for additional tennis players. They got room for a couple of more teams on the golf. And it's a great event, and I think there's a couple other things going on. I know there's an auction Sunday night and a few other things. So it's a great event, does great things for the community. And it's not just one charity they support, but 5 charities. So that's the Don Harrison Foundation, 629-5591, and they'll fill you in on all the information you need to know. And then we have the Strawberry Festival as well coming up. You want to talk about that for a minute, Gary?
Sure. We have the Strawberry Festival coming up on Saturday, March 4th, and it'll be open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Vets Helping Vets will have a booth there, and we'll be giving out information, health information, veterans information. It's going to be very informative, and we'd like to see you come out. And then we're excited about our website for Marion County Vets Helping Vets. If you want to go to that, you'll see some current information, www.mcveteranshelpingveterans.org. And when you go on the website, at the bottom, there is a registration form that you can sign up for our newsletter, which is new that we have. So, and then you send that to our email, and we will have that at the booth. And if you'd like to come or give us a call, we'll give you the email. Thank you.
Hank, we're up against the break.
Yeah, why don't we take a break, and then we'll come on back.
Very good. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Considerable cloudiness on this Thursday with a shower or two and even a thunderstorm. It'll become breezy in the afternoon with a high of 74 to 78. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low 58 inland, 64 along the coast. Times of clouds and sunshine Friday, high 78 to 82. Saturday, partly sunny, high 80 to 84. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Tick-tock. The days fly by, and we find tax season is upon us once again. Not to worry, though. With a reputable CPA firm on your side, you can rest assured that all of your needs will be handled in a professional and thorough manner. Robson, Scribner & Stewart is just that firm. They're there for their clients year-round, not just during tax season, to handle your needs and answer any questions you may encounter. At Robson, Scribner & Stewart, there is no client too small or too large. Their expertise ranges from the single individual to the largest of corporations. Get your return prepared by a professional who will use their years of experience to ensure that your tax return's outcome will leave you in the best possible position. Call them today at 694-4184. Robson, Scribner & Stewart. They're there for you today. Again, that number is 694-4184. Time is of the essence, so don't delay. 694-4184.
Want to go exploring with all the comforts of home? Discover the best of both worlds at the Ocala RV Show, March 2nd through 5th at Florida Horse Park. Thursday through Sunday, discover loads of RVs, great rates. Win 2 $100 gift cards every day, no purchase necessary. Adults $5, kids under 16 free. Thursday, buy one admission, get one free. Sunday, free admission with blood donation to Life South Community Blood Center. $2 off for military and first responders each day. It's the Ocala RV Show.
Look around, Ocala. It's azalea time. It's an absolute fact. The place for azaleas is Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. Right now, Bob has thousands of azaleas, every color you can imagine, in any price range you wish, starting with his famous dwarf ever-blooming red ruffle azaleas, still just $3.99. His top-of-the-line aristocrat azaleas, worth $20 or more, are just $16.99. Roses, too. Bob's rose selection is bigger than ever before, with prices starting at $15.99 for budded, beautiful, easy care knockout roses. And here's an unadvertised special just in: absolutely gorgeously flowing Boston ferns. They're huge, regularly $14.99, but Bob's price while they last, just $7.99. Check BobWinesCameliaGardens.net, then get over to this place on Southeast 38th Street, just east of Lake Weir Avenue. Daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 2, in the same blooming place since 1952.
18 minutes after 9 o'clock, 67 degrees. Let's return to Hank Whittier and Veterans News. Hank?
We come in with all these interruptions with Joe Martone here, you know. Hey, Joseph. Good to see you, Joe. That mic doesn't work, by the way.
It does work. Thank goodness. We were talking, the exciting thing that's happening is we're moving to the new resource center, and we cannot stop talking about that and moving on forward that. Besides all the other stuff Vets Helping Vets are doing.
Yeah.
You know, we're being a pain in the butt to you, and we love it.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
And I'm complaining, and no one's listening.
Yeah, well, hey, what else is new?
Well, it's like being home.
Vivian, you hear that, Vivian? And I know she listens.
And I'll pay the price for it later
You
on.
will.
Yeah, I absolutely will.
When you walk with a limp, I'll know why.
I walk with a limp
I'm
already.
leaving on that note. Bye.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you a couple. We were supposed to have a couple of guests this morning. I guess they got the times confused, but that's okay. I understand.
Or delayed.
Or delayed, but if they can't be too delayed because we got 10 minutes, guys. Anyway, listen, one of the guests was supposed to be from the Sheriff's Department, but they are on a recruitment drive to recruit veterans with the proper experience, and assuming that they have a clean record, got out of the military in good shape, they're looking to recruit them for the Sheriff's Department. So if you have any questions, or if you're a younger veteran who recently been discharged and you're interested in a career in law enforcement, you call the Sheriff's Department and ask for Captain Rose, R-O-S-E. And he's sort of taking the lead on that, and they're very aggressive about finding some young veterans who want to make that a career. It's an honorable career. It's sort of a natural for a lot of veterans. I just talked to you a little bit earlier about James Cohen, who served the veterans, who served this community through the Sheriff's Department for many years. So anyway, if you're interested in that, certainly take a look at that and talk to them. They're good people out there, good sheriff, good people to work with. They'll get you trained. You have to go to school. I think Summer Glen Vets helps do some of that, firefighters and law enforcement, don't you, through your scholarship program?
Yeah, we have given scholarships for firefighter school and for other specialties at the MTC. So if you do want to do a criminal justice or law enforcement, contact MTC, Marion Technical College, and they'll vet you or process you through, but there is benefits to help you with your education.
Yeah, and we do the same thing. We've got a small scholarship fund also through Vets Helping Vets. So we're all in it together. And again, if we can get some people to become firefighters or law enforcement or improve their lives and serve this community, that's a win-win for everybody. So if you're interested, call that Captain Rose at the Sheriff's Department. He'll be glad to talk to you about it. A couple of things I want to brag about is, one thing in particular is Pete Brigham. Pete Brigham is the state's attorney representative for the Veterans Treatment Court, and Pete, to his credit and his intellect and his hard work, has just been appointed to the 5th Judicial Circuit as a judge. And I think he's getting sworn. You know when the swearing-in ceremony is, Gary? Is it the 1st of April? I think he serves from the 1st of April on.
Yeah, I believe it is somewhere right around the 1st of April, but he's got to get there earlier, I guess, to be briefed and all that stuff. Yesterday was his last day at Veterans Treatment Court. He's going to be duly missed.
And you all did a little ceremony for him?
We sure did, and he did a ceremony for us, too.
Oh, did he? I won't ask you what he did. It would probably be embarrassing for all of us. But no, we're proud of Pete, one, because he did such a great job with us and the veterans who needed some guidance and some help. But additionally, Pete is and was a Army veteran, served in the I believe Desert Storm, and I know he's got a Bronze Star and served with distinction. So, pat on the back to Pete Brigham. He'll do a great job, and he's a great addition to the circuit court. So we're proud of him.
Also, Hank, he was willing to get into the ring with a professional fighter, to support veterans, helping veterans.
Yeah,
How could you not love a guy like that?
Well, that was a fix. That was a fix. The fix was in. Okay. The only legitimate fight that night was Kathy Bryan and myself. That was the only legitimate fight going on, and the best one of the night too, I have to add. So we had a good time. I don't know if we'll do it again because it was a lot of work.
Well, but we tamed Brahma bulls, and you figure you could do that boxing.
Well, I tried. Listen, I tried, but I don't know. When someone said, "Hey, let's do it again," I'm going, I don't know, guys. That's a lot of work, a lot of training. We raised it. We had a few dollars, but I think I want to do something less strenuous. Plus, Kathy was in shape. She beat my butt. Okay.
She really worked out.
Yeah, she really did. Gary, what's going on now? Who's replacing Pete at the treatment court, and what's happening in the treatment court?
Yeah, Miss Lena Kahn, she's been like sitting second chair to Mr. Brigham for a while. She's got a heart for veterans. Her parents are military and still, they teach in the Department of Defense now, still active. And she's very sharp and, she's got a good heart. And, we're looking forward to working with her.
Yeah, she's a nice girl. I think her parents served the military as teachers or something, or they're retired.
Yeah, both their parents. They're not retired. They're still doing it. And she noted yesterday that this was the 12th place she moved to because of course she grew up in the military.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, tell me what the Strawberry Festival hours are.
Okay, the Strawberry Festival again. It'll be at the Veterans Complex or County Complex where the tax assessor is, the same place as last year. And again, it's March 4th, which is a Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And again, Vets Helping Vets will have a booth. Let me tell you again, our website, www.mcveteranshelpingveterans.org. And our email, when you fill out that form at the end, and this is our email, it's marionvetshelpingvets@gmail.com. I'll say that again. Email is marionvetshelpingvets@gmail.com. And that's where you would send in to get our newsletter, Veterans Voice.
And who did the newsletter? You want to give a little credit?
Yeah,
while we're on, because she seldom gets the mention, so I thought we'd mention a little bit.
And I apologize for not remembering that, but Katrina is very. She's a graphic designer and works very diligently, and she has volunteered her time and effort and helping the veterans again. So, Katrina, thank you very much for your hard work.
Yeah, a lot of folks work with us, do it on a volunteer basis. We talk about Jinky Diaz all the time with Caliber Home Loans, and a lot of other great people. Just couldn't operate that organization without good staff, but also without all the volunteers who help us out. We're going to have a need for a lot of volunteers when we move to the new building. We just don't have the staff or the budget to hire everybody, and wouldn't do it anyway because I like to keep the overhead down and like to spend that money on direct aid to veterans. But so we do need volunteers to act as mentors in the court system, to act as peer counselors for some of the veterans who, quite frankly, just don't need to necessarily sit down with professional psychologists or psychiatrists. They need to sit down with people who understand what they went through and can identify and guide them a little bit, particularly older veterans. For the younger veterans, we can do that. And some people who can help a lot of these veterans, quite frankly, with paperwork and computer skills. We are going to have a computer training session over there ongoing. But a lot of times I just need the help that they don't know how to get on the internet, they don't know how to do this and that. And it'd be very helpful if you're interested. This is, again, probably in April, we'll be trying to add significantly to the volunteer base. Need greeters, just about anything. So if you're interested in serving the community, serving veterans who served you, give us a call, 433-2320. We'll probably get you to fill out the paperwork, do a little background check on you, and then hopefully you can serve your community by serving these veterans over at the new Veterans Resource Center in April. And we're looking to expand dramatically the services we provide. Matter of fact, I'm working on leases now for the people who are going to sublease to us, and there's 5 or 6 other agencies coming in with us. I told you about computer skills, job training, groups that work specifically with children of veterans, women veterans, and also the Caliber Home Loan people are going to be doing a lot of financial counseling, and then trying to get more veterans into home ownership. And I think it's very possible. They're pretty good at what they do. So we're looking forward to it. Got a lot of things on the plate, and Vets Helping Vets has sort of gone from a very small operation, one little office in the Cascades in the VA clinic, to now this building, and quite frankly, we're expanding into other counties as well. So we're sort of on the move, not to beat our own drum, but really to provide more services to veterans and their families who are in need, and that's really what it's about. So looking forward to it. Gary, is there anything specifically you're looking for in terms of donations? I know we always need checks, but I know, how are we doing on food and that sort of thing?
We're just about out of food, and of course we always need toilet paper, and a lot of agencies don't give that, and we need laundry detergent.
Okay. Very good. Well, again, can't do it without you good folks out there. I mean, we take, sometimes you see our faces in magazines or in the newspaper, and getting the credit, but really the credit belongs to the people you don't see. It belongs to the volunteers, belongs to the staff that you don't see, and it really and truly it belongs to you people who are so generous with your dollars and your donations to us. Can't do it without you. So we really appreciate what you do. Sometimes you forget to tell people that, and we ought to remind ourselves to thank you every day, because you're the real heroes out there. We appreciate it. Gary, you started to interrupt me. I'll let you do that now. But go right ahead.
Interrupt you.
You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute, Gary.
Okay.
More ways than one. You got 1 minute.
We have a meeting once a month over at the Vines, and we talk about and try to help homeless veterans, and again, women that are abused or have had trauma from in the military and that. So we're trying to help not only the homeless, but we're also trying to help the women too, and promote health and wellness. So, we're working very hard to, Volunteers of America is another one, the VA, we're all part of a group in different areas, and even some different counties besides Marion.
All right, you want to kick us out? I want to thank Bob, Bob Wines, WOCA, all you guys, and all you good folks out there for listening to us. We appreciate it, as I tell you every week. Thank you for your service, and God bless America, everybody.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu.
My stomach feels cold with worry.
Transgender rights advocates like Ames Simmons with Equality North Carolina promising a fight after the Trump administration